even just going to block him off. No funny business. And Nico Baby wants blood.
There we go. He's in, looking for Charlie. Charlie does get the Stone Gaze out, will be silenced, holding onto the Manta for now, kills off the Bug. Aerith steps in, and in fact, the Stone Gaze does freeze FNG in place. Fisher, hands get in with a beautiful echo onto the high ground. He takes out Charlie. Suneko tries to swap Saberlight back to safety, but Nico Baby stays on top of him. Over he goes towards Supreme. Supreme left behind. There's nobody to save him as 4 die on NIP. They're going to call it. This game's over. GG is done. As Alliance take game 1, 25 minutes in.
I don't know how much vision he's able to get. Even denies the obs ward that Insania was trying to take.
Back towards the river. On Liquid, they do look to go onto Mind Control, but Mind Control just turns with the roar. Koifa just dies to the army. The Boars and the Necro Book take him down. Tiger's also going to fall as Weear's able to charge straight in. They're even moving over towards Mickey. Mickey, he tries to put down the Remnant, but Weear's already in with the lasso, dragging Mickey back. Mickey's got 15-1 charges, but it doesn't matter. Knocked back into the arrow. Nigma take a 3rd kill. I mean, are we seeing any sort of item from Liquid's heroes that could change the upcoming engagements? What are we seeing? Koifa on top of the Mask of Madness. He's got a Javelin, that's about it. Miracle. He's just cleaning up supports with the Diffusal Blade. It's going to happen. They do manage to get a bit of lockdown onto GH, but GH, he's got the full gang around as Mind Control turns with the roar. Flame Break onto the 2 of them, into the arrow. He couldn't have written it any better. Nigma, triple kill for Miracle. They are rolling over Liquid right now in this game 1. Everybody making a move out of the base together from Liquid. Nigma are pretty prepared though. Miracle already with a wraparound in place. They do lead in onto Weear, trying to fully commit to bring down the bat. With the root, they will be able to do so. They get Weear. Can they get more? They turn over towards Miracle. Miracle is underneath the tower, does still have the Aegis. A buyback comes in from Insania. They'll pop him the once. See if they can set up for a second time. As he's deep by this tier 2. Instant root. They'll be able to bring him down again. Liquid may be able to turn the tables just a little bit. They do need more from this. They are trying to chase Rip. The rest of Nigma are on the retreat. Mickey, he finds the grab. The Remnant's out. He's able to pull back Mind Control. Mind Control turns with the roar onto the bear to make sure that he doesn't get rooted. But Mickey, he's the one with further control. Uses up Mind Control. The bear closes in. It's a 3rd kill for Liquid as Nigma slip up.
Reliable hero on his mobility, and you have a Hex to play against now. It makes things complicated. As Miracle,
he's in. I mean, he really has no fear this game. He is diving forward. Maybe he needed to do so as they do turn on him. Miracle, he's trying to get out of this. He's falling low. He's still alive somehow. He does manage to jump over to the neutrals. He's actually going to get away with diving in as aggressively as he is because of how far ahead his team is. He even jumps back in. He is not scared whatsoever as the whole Ligma team move into the base of Liquid, knocking back Mickey. Mickey trying to escape with the Dissimulate. He's going. They're going to call it. They're going to call it. GG is there. 27 minutes in. 36 to 10, 24,000 net worth lead for Nigma at the end of that one, and 900 gold. He can, as he sees fits, what he wants to buy into. Mid lane, Tiger goes for the
nice
roll-in.
kickback.
Yeah, into the silence. It's going to be used up by Boxy, buying time for Mickey to come in with the follow-up Orchid silence, and it's a kill well done. Kuro is going to go for the cask, and he's kind of doing it. He's going to take down Tiger with him. So Kuro not to go down without a fight. Will manage to get the support trade in that regard. They are looking for GH. GH out with the TP. Jules.
It's a long TP.
Oh, it is there in time. You're right.
Oh no, poor GH.
It wasn't the shortest it could have been. Tries to stay out on the map, and in that, it costs him his life.
But there is wards now. You see Nigma, they've gotten their vision down to at least watch him.
There's no buyback available on Boxy. He's got to wait the 10 seconds. Koifa is going to be able to bring the bear in, but Nigma's going to get this. Those 2 deaths there will mean that Miracle has the Aegis. Liquid still have a very strong fight though. They head in with the Sonic Wave onto Kuro. They jump over straight away onto Mind Control and Miracle. They'll find Mind Control as well as a triple kill for Mickey. Miracle will be able to get out in time. So Liquid are able to bring the fire, as you would expect for a team that's 18k ahead. Not to say that they won't. We do know that Nigma in these games, even when behind, they're still willing to make these aggressive movements. Boxy. They're going to try and go in. The Haunt is popped. Boxy instantly with the BK beads. Both Kuro and Mind Control getting silenced. Tiger opting for the rollout. The Haunt on the back lines. Miracle, he's gone straight into the center of this fight. He's already used the Manta. That's the Aegis gone the once. He needs the rest of his team to come in and help him. Boxy pops the Ghost, but his BKB has already been used. Silence out, Vacuum's there as well, but Miracle instantly just gets burst the second time. 2 back-to-back deaths there from the Spectre. The Aegis and his real life taken away. He will now buy back in an attempt to turn this fight around, but Liquid, this time, they're keeping a solid hold of it. It's a double kill for Quaifa. Mind Control tries for the TP out. They have the damage to ensure that he will not get away. And, I mean, what sort of defensive measures do they have? They do have the Force on Mind Control. At least some way of sort of tearing them apart for them, Boxy. And it's going to turn with the Siphon onto Miracle. Miracle low on the mana. He's going to have to go base for the refuel, but he's still trying to fight with this. They're bottling him up so that they can keep there on the front, try and push them back at least, try and waste some of the time off this Exorcism. Jump forward with the Abyssal Blade into the Brawl. This Spectre's in trouble. He's kicked outside of the base. He's away from the rest of his team. They cannot save him. Miracle goes down. No buyback on the Spectre. Liquid, they turn their attention over towards the tier 3. The cask is out onto Quake for spare. Boxy moving in with the BKB, charging straight forward towards GH. Miracle with no way of re-entering this action. His buyback still on cooldown from that previous fight. And without their Spectre, the only hero that had any sort of farm, this looks very, very bad for Nigma at this stage of the game. Cheese is popped by We Are, but he's just torn apart by this bear. They'll be able to claim the Megas, and Nigma already starting to think of what they're going to do to try and swing this back in game 3. As this game 2 is well and truly over.
Like Crimson Guard plus that Graves, like we were mentioning. They're getting the setup here on Weehaw.
Quaifa, he's trying to go in with the Ghost. He's just burst. And that's the Exorcism. Oh,
another one.
He's just summoned up his own Ghost. He dies straight away. GH, he's in under the tower. Set up there onto Insania. Goodbye. As Miracle blasts him in the face with the E-Blade. E-Blade, Butterfly, and a DD.
Don't even need a solar.
Into the Agi.
Yeah, just dies without any type of minus armor besides that Venge. Now, GH, a great
He's also finding an opportunity. He's in on a Quake for the False Promise, does come out early as required. Swap there onto GH to keep him safe. The daggers are flying out, Sonic Wave pushing them back. The Overgrowth is there as Mickey is in on the backlines, trying to find Weehaw, but he's losing the rest of his team. Both Quake for and Insania, they're out of it. Dagger in onto Boxy, slowed down, shot down by Miracle with that adaptive strike, as this is a triple kill for the Morph. Mickey will find GH, they have lost 2, but Miracle, he's just cleaning up. This Morph is out of control. It's an ultra kill for him.
And look at Charlie, like he's farming, but there's a Hawk just sitting right on top of him the whole time. So they know this is happening. They're like, okay, this is fine. We're just making moves and looking to pressure the tower before that. But Sableye.
There's the Ravage onto the 3 of them. The Roar does come out in time onto Charlie. Fishes out as well to try and stop Charlie from killing them off, but the Snake bounces out, kills off one. FNG does manage to get on top of Charlie and get the trade. Now Limp's turning up to the fight. The Alliance, though, they've already lost 3. Can Limp really do anything here on his own? It doesn't look like it. Takes a magic missile to the face, has to remnant back towards the mid lane as he nearly goes down as well.
Maybe a little mistake by Nico Baby walking into it while remnanting as well, but I think if that remnant goes off full speed, it was going to be a bit scary as Limp.
They're trying to set up onto the Viper. He is tanky.
Oh, he's got a haste.
And an Arcane Rune. So he's more than happy to turn and fight into them. Tornado will clip him, and that will take off the 2 of them. But still, he's able to close the gap with Hanscam finding a fantastic Fisher onto Saberlight. Roar onto Supreme. Charlie's able to cover him with the Stone Gaze. They do get the swap in onto them, but he's under the tower. I know it's just an error with the telekinesis, placing him in. Nico Baby still trying to poke, remnanting into the 4 of them. This man just going in. Going crazy. He does not care at all. Hanskin slams them down. And with this, they're getting the kills, Alliance. They're going to get the 4th one here as well. Charlie falls, chains onto Error. The aggression from Alliance, it's going to pay off perfectly as with that final sleight of fist pushing him over the edge. They team wipe NIP. He's so close to the Radiance. He's so close.
He's Rapier, yeah.
Oh, Rapier. I was like, yeah, not Radiance.
Do not go
Medusa Radiance.
Oh, Era.
Oh.
He jumps out. He still has Stolen Roar, but he's just dead before he can use it.
He's got a buyback. Soneko, he is also dead. He also has a buyback. That's an early BKB from Charlie, and once he'd already been disarmed, so not really a whole lot he could do. And now with the BKB unavailable, they know it's time to go. Nico Baby. Self-fuels to dodge the X-Mark combo. Buyback comes out from both the supports on NIP. The cast causing issues for them, bouncing around by that tier 4. Nico Baby diving in underneath these towers yet again. feeling incredibly confident and able to do so. They do manage to get the Torrent onto Limp, but he pots the BKB, swap back onto Limp. He's underneath the tower. Limp will fall. S4 pots the Ron and Charlie, but they are without their Viper. S4 coming in again. Charlie's falling low. Hans gets in with the Echo Slam. They've killed off the Medusa, and he does not have buyback. Still on cooldown for 4 minutes. Alliance should be able to clean up the rest of the base, and indeed they call it GG. This one is over. There'll be no comeback today for the Medusa as this game